Loic, E-L-O-I-K, Loic. Anyway, from Montreal, after traveling from Texas or Kentucky to Texas and getting to the beach, Loic's bus breaks down again. She has the schoolgirly bus. And it's quite a touching video here from Mr. Avian Awesome. There, his friend there has a bus, and it conks out. It just, it's French Canadian bus, and it just last legs. I don't know exactly what went wrong with it, but transmission, whatever, it's gone. So she has to part with the bus, and all of her possessions. I know it wasn't, it wasn't a fire. It wasn't, a big accident. She's able to, take a lot of her stuff with her, but not everything. And all her personal possessions, yes, she's able to remove from the bus and move on. We don't know what what her future will be, but we do hope. And I guess Avian Awesome does too, hope that she will be still staying on the road. There's all of the personal photographs she has in the vehicle. And it does bring you to a certain point where, even though these are vehicles, we see Maximalist Minibus Mary and her blue Schoolie, people do get attached to their vehicles. They really do. They become an extension of themselves in a way, and it's hard to say goodbye. It's hard to clean everything out and move on. Everybody's had that. Even if you have a house, sometimes you're moving and you do, it's kind of like this house was here for our family for so many years, and now we're moving on, and you do get that. And it's a bittersweet emotion there for Loic. I hope I pronounced that right. E-L-O, well, anyway, for her. And man. The Schoolie girl is gone. Too much. Yesterday he was doing a live stream for a couple hours, raising some cash. Chrome. What is it? Yeah. Anyway, again, he ticks all the boxes, as they say in England. Tick the boxes, check the boxes of having a successful YouTube channel. But sometimes it's just overload, and I'm tired of Chrome. I'm just tired of it. He's always does a good channel, always, well-produced content and all this other stuff. But sometimes it's just like, I'm just too much Chrome, too much. But, he is, it's funny how we've seen a number of nomads doing Eli the computer guy was doing a video, or live stream. A lot of live streams, people are looking at their July revenues. I betcha all those July that money is way down. YouTube is having some serious issues summer of 2021 now, and everyone's kind of looking at it and going, oh my God, my revenue is so far down. I'm going to need a few more $100. I got to do a live stream. Eli was doing one. You don't see him doing a lot of that. He just called it, e-begging, e-begging miracle. I don't know. You do see these people that have very successful channels that it just seems like they got to get every damn dollar they're going to get, I'm making a lot of money, but I got to do a live stream so I can, get every last $5 or, Canadian $1 bill I can get, because, damn it, it all adds up. Everything counts in large amounts. Depeche Mode. Kevin there. No, not that Kevin. This Kevin is the Kevin from 30 and a Wake Up. He is waiting for Thailand to let him in. He is flying. He wants to go from Hawaii down to Thailand, and he's there. Apparently you need to get some sort of entry visa or certificate or something, and he's still waiting on that. Right, story chasing now that she's kind of heading back east again. Hung out with Derek and his cats the other day there in Illinois. Now she's in Elkhart, Indiana, where they have it's a big place where they make a lot of the RVs, and she is wondering whether she should sell her van and get a camper trailer, travel trailer for her next RV. Yeah, again, that's another thing you do if you're a nomad and you need to juice up your views and stuff, is keep changing vehicles, constantly keep changing vehicles, and then you've got to do a whole bunch of build out videos on the new one, and it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It never stops, does it? And then then when you get that all built out, and then you go get another vehicle and another one, and just keep going. It's a never-ending stream of content. A big dog RVer there, Felix there, that is Campervan Kevin's friend, is talking about a diet. People subscribe to your channel because it's a nomadic channel. you take a risk by flipping it over to a food and a food channel. A number of YouTubers have tried doing that without, a number of nomads have tried doing that without a lot of success. I don't know, man. Hey everybody, a quick correction here. We had said the other day, we at least got a report from somebody that said Cheap RV Living Bob sold his van. He had a van and then he got an ambulance, which he loves the ambulance, so he's selling the van. But we said he had sold the van for a certain price. Apparently not. He has given his ambulance, he's keeping the ambulance that he just got, but he is donating the van to the Homes on Wheels Alliance nonprofit charity, which he runs, and they are going to auction it off in some sort of a fundraiser. So that's what we're hearing, or something. They're giving it. I don't know what it is. Whatever. He didn't sell it. He's donating it to Howard, and they're going to use it in some sort of a fundraising thing. So that's that. Again, I mean, I guess he can take a tax deduction because he's giving it to his own charity, right? So, he's a private taxpayer and he has a charity group. So if you give something to the charity group, then you can write that off your taxes, right? I don't know, man. Well, let's do some letters, shall we? Are we on? Oh, we're on. Good. This is from an anonymous source. Can anyone tell me why CVK, Camper Van Kenny, needs 2,400 watts of solar, which is what he said. He's putting a massive solar system into his RV, that one he bought and gave the other one to Felix. Felix, yeah. He's been getting power from Miss Gypsy all this time, and she only has 1,200 watts, which is obviously sufficient for 2 motorhomes. And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he originally tell Felix that he was going to keep the Battleborn batteries and Miss Gypsy? Now he's bought all new ones for his new Lady B. He must be rolling in dough. Must be nice. We also got another anonymous observation here. Watched Aja Pandemonium's newest video. John, Jon, is locking up her rig and he is driving her pickup. Even more proof they are in fact a couple, right? I think it's sweet and wish they'd just say so. All right. Hey, we got an interesting video here from Matt D'Avila, which was pointed out by another anonymous. We got a lot of anonymous Camo Dave Army members today. News Army, that is. He's not a nomad, but he does a YouTube channel with over 3 million subs, so he must be doing something right. But he's talking about, does he want to do YouTube or does he have to do YouTube? And we see this with a lot of nomads. They start out wanting to do it because it's cool, it's fun, they've got a lot of things to say, they're out and doing the nomad thing for the first time, it's new to them and they're doing it. And then they start building up a channel where, they're getting views and money and they expect the money and it's coming, and then they okay, I made $1,000 last month. Now I got to make $1,500, and oh no, I'm down to $800 for this month so far. I need to jack it up, so I need to make some more money. And all of a sudden, it becomes it's not that you want to do it; it's that you have to do it, and you're dependent on the money you're getting. You see this now in a lot of these channels that have gotten successful, and I'm not going to mention any names now, but they're people that usually have well over 100,000 subs, and now it is like, I've got so many things now, so many vehicles, so many irons in the fire, I'm living a certain lifestyle that's costing so much. Now I have to make the money, and you see it's almost a sense of desperation. Sometimes these people will be doing live chats where it's like, it's like there's a sense of desperation there. Anyway, good video here. Check it out. Matt D'Avila, Avella. I don't know. I've never watched this guy, but one of my Camo Army people turned. Yeah, I watched more of this, but anyway, that's where I stopped it to pause it there for the clickbait picture I just showed. Anyway, the truth about being a YouTuber, some interesting philosophizations about YouTube, and I think this stuff applies to even the nomads. What is like, and living with yourself as a YouTuber. Another member of the Camo Dave News Army turned us on to this one here. Nomad Fest is going to be held September 17th to 20th at Sparta, Georgia, which is down, I guess, between Atlanta and Augusta. Schoolie, tiny house. If you want to go to Facebook, look, just Google. I don't know, whatever. There's the link. I will put that in the description below so you can see that. Nomad Fest in September, event by United Tiny House, and the exact address will be provided to you, but if you want to check it out, Sparta, Georgia is there. It's kind of in between Atlanta and Augusta. And, I could probably, let's see, it's about 3.5 hours forced to get to Athens and then another hours to get down there. So, whatever. I could, be down there if they want Camo featuring Camo Dave. I don't know. Anyway, check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. So, and some more letters here. Lindy and Lovey. Last year, I lost my friend, someone I would talk to all the time. People who shared my past and could talk about different things that happened. It feels like you're losing your past. I decided I would keep talking to them even though they passed away. And when I do. And I do. And alone, I share my thoughts with them. It makes me feel like they're still with me and I'm keeping them alive in my heart. Yeah, I was talking about losing my friend Michael the other day, passed away there at age 65 up in Northern Virginia. Very true, Lindy and Lovey. I've done that. I've lost both my parents. And there are times when I'm having a difficult time and I'll sit there maybe, late at night in my bed or something and, have a discussion with mom or dad, just say, kind of, oftentimes the next day or two, things will take a turn for the better. I don't know. You never know, right? You just don't know. I was talking in my video today about some nomads that we've lost over the last few years, including Becky there. What was it? Van Life with Becky, Bernie, and Hank, or Bernie, Becky, and Hank, or something. She had breast cancer, but she just continued traveling every moment she could get out there to travel, she did. Anyway, the Canadian chick says, I named my 92-foot Pleasure Way camper after Becky. She and Cece were the first two women that led me to want to get a van and travel. I'm sure Becky, if she's up there somewhere, would be very happy to know that she inspired you, and I'm sure many others, to get out on the road and discover their bliss. Where's Olive says there are so many YouTube channels that are awful, run by narcissists that can't accept any kind of comment other than praise and adoration. Roger says the battery off gases mainly happen on lead acid batteries when they're charging. People build airtight battery boxes and vent them. Sailboats usually have lead acid battery banks inside before lithium was invented and always vented. Yeah. Again, we do see a lot of people that do have lead acid batteries in their vehicles, in their RVs, but they're usually like in a separate compartment under the vehicle or in the engine compartment, or if they do have them in back where the passengers are, it's sealed box and it's vented to the outside. You want to do that because, you want to be safe. You want to be safe now, don't you? All right, everybody, that ought to do it for today. It is the 15th of July, 2021. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. Blog under.